Oh my god. Am I still recording? I want to make sure. Okay. That's what I think of that stupid wave. Lame it out. It's not even worth trying. They can kill you in 2 hits. That was actually my first try after that, but the losses in the previous video were enough to make me just shut up and focus. Wow, I hate those enemies. If they have 3 poise, otherwise I don't care about them in the slightest. Funny how that works. Mana Vengeance. Recover mana after being stunned. I don't care in the slightest. If enemies like that could kill me in 2 hits, who cares? Like, if it can recover a little bit of mana while mana is on cooldown so that I can throw out another bomb, sure, I guess dumb strats where you get hit on purpose and then you spam bombs could be a thing, but no. Otherwise, no. I guess the sense of direction doesn't matter right now. Might as well throw that on. And then I'll mix stuff as per usual. Okay, Spire kind of blows. I don't really want it anymore. I guess I'll do Chasers. Actually, Piercing Ray on neutral. Flame Spiral on up. I'll go back to that again. And yeah, save. Okay, I hope what's next is not as painful as that. Lovely. It's just 1 though. Even that scythe attack bothers me. It's hard to explain, but even on higher difficulties, none of the enemies in Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, or the Wonderful 101 piss me off the way the enemies in this game can. Oh yeah, and because that's the other thing about enemies that lunge forward like that for no real good reason. It messes with your counter move. That's good. You see, that works when there's only 1 of them. Because the rapid hits can deal with the cage's life bar no problem. And if the timer above your head when that cage is around you expires, I don't know if I ever said this, you take unavoidable damage. Fun. I guess you could call that a gimmick, but it doesn't really do anything worth a damn. The gimmicks I was talking about in the previous video are much more creative and they actually change how you approach combat. I guess you could say that one does, but you'd only be technically right. The worst kind of right. The pedantic kind of right, where yeah, you're right, but it doesn't matter because you're a jerk. Yeah, those guys just have 3 poise when they're supposed to blow up without you being able to do much about it. Five as well. That's just annoying. I'm glad the game is kind of nice when an enemy moves across my center and then flips its whole sprite. That doesn't bypass my block. That would be so terrible if it did. But it doesn't. Thank God it doesn't. Oh yeah, the bomb does help with these guys as well. Although I think they can actually block the explosion now that I look at it. It's not that big of a deal. I think it happened in the previous fight in this video that... Yeah, I should have known that would happen. Nothing I can do at that point. I've committed to the action. It's funny, I know what I said about animation canceling when it comes to swapping weapons and canceling their recovery periods, but animation canceling is... What are iframes? What is positioning when your range is so massive? Ah! My struggles are not over. But in an action game like this, it's very important to be able to cancel animations of moves. And there can actually be a decent trade-off when, if you cancel out of an animation early, you might be adapting to something, but look, like, the hit has to land before I can do anything else, even the dash and the block. That's why I hate charge attacks so much in this game. I have to use them, and they get me killed. It's infuriating. My only means of consistently being able to break an enemy's poise, because if I don't have mana or pulse, that's all I can do. You know, that's the other problem with mana and pulse. Restricting your use of your moveset. So in that situation, I have to commit to a move like that and risk dying in 2 hits. And if I've already committed when an enemy happens to decide to use a move that can hit me halfway across the map, if not all the way across the map, nothing I can do about that. Even if I hear the audio cue, it's like I'm already locked in an animation. I think the vast majority of my deaths come from stuff like that, and it really pisses me off. Whereas my deaths in Bayonetta, The Wonderful 101, Devil May Cry, are me not being able to keep up with what's happening and actually making significant mistakes. Ugh. Weird that this enemy has 2 melee attacks and one of them is just strictly easier to deal with than the other. Like, I don't know what the spikes are supposed to do. The scythe is way worse. Is the scythe, like, really close to the ground or something? Yeah, there again. And even... I'm not gonna repeat myself, but... yeah, screw charge attacks. My god, screw them. I guess the dash lands hits on the cage from... How was I hitting him from below that platform? Anyway, get out of here. If I was saying something before I died there, I completely lost my concentration at that point. Oh right, it was the stupid Knights of the Aloe Church. Their lunging attack can just cross the entire screen from an elevated position. It feels like putting space between you and them is completely pointless. And even if you're in the air, if you're not high enough, they can still get you. I guess I should have known better. focusing up again. Should have blocked that guy, I think. Okay, when was the mess of... I think I want to deal with the small guy first. He is terrible. Yeah, get out of my sight. Attack that just keeps going until he hits a wall. Ugh. Yeah, see? Flips the sprite mid. Attack animation. I take it they expect you to block everything, unless you can't. I saw that sword throw. It's lame, but my patience is running out. Oh yeah, they can block that, even though I don't know how they could possibly block something that seemingly comes from the sword I impaled them with. But sure, they can block that. Yeah, so these guys are the enemies I want to dash behind, because they can't turn around. It's so annoying to have to remember that. Okay, screw you. I'm gonna blow you to Kingdom Come. You absolute jerk. No mercy. No holding back. This is another one of the enemies I hate. It's funny, I think this place is actually the worst area in the game for a while. In fact, I don't think anything else gets worse than this. Purely because later on I have more life and more moves. Supplemental healing, because why not? There is more random memories that can heal you. There are more random memories that can heal you, I mean. I am sometimes blinded by rage. Okay, did I really mess around with my piercing ray? Not particularly. But this is just better. Like, if I use a piercing ray, I don't think I can throw 2 bombs in a single cooldown. So yeah, not much point in that. And there's that and that. Okay. What was next? Oh, the boss fight already. Folks, this is the moment you've been waiting for. It's time for the challenger to take on our current reigning champion, the relentless Rook. What? Where's Saffron? Who the hell is this? To be honest, I don't really remember this guy that well. He has a lot of poise. The soundtrack is kind of eclectic the more I think about it. Oh yeah, that's what that does. I can also preemptively plant my bombs in a situation like that. Forget how many of those he can have out. Maybe just the one. If he can reposition it or something. What was that again? Is something messing up here? Like, what the... Yeah, that seems unintentional. I've never seen that before. Of course it's gonna happen on the recorded playthrough. What were you trying to do there, Rook? Yeah, this guy's no problem whatsoever, I don't think. Oh right, the bombs. The bombs do a lot of work. Oh, right, there was a... Okay, I just realized the good use of the, making the dash an attack. It can reflect projectiles with the, other memory. Whatever, Rook, you're dead. You're still bugging out, and you're dead. That was weird. You lied to me. That wasn't Saffron. Where is he? To tell you the truth, I don't know. He left without warning as quickly as he showed up. We had to find a replacement pretty quickly. Of course he just... He did leave a note, however. He said it was for you. It says, Vernal, I'm sorry I never said goodbye. I had my reasons for leaving that day. I'll make it right once we meet again. Come on, let's get out of here. So yeah. I think there was another visit to this place. There might be a fight there that's worse than the two Reapers with 3 poise. We'll see. Anyway, how long did that take? Not very long. I'm curious, actually. Could I do something more here right now? No. Yeah, it's completely blocked off, but as you can see, there's stuff up there. So it's not the last time I'll come here. No wonder I didn't remember Rook. You can just sort of stay out of range, sneak a few poise breaking, poise damage hits here and there. And that's all. Even me dealing half damage didn't do much for that fight. But yeah, now that I remembered this combination, what was it called? Swift Slice, Reflection. Strike some enemy projectiles to reflect them. Your dash harms opponents, so that counts as a strike. So yeah, there is some stuff like that, but it's nothing crazy. The gist is, if I dash through projectiles, I can deal a little bit of extra damage. Is that really a game changer? No, it's not. It's optimization for speed killing at best. Oh yeah, I don't need shockwave. As you see, I have so many memory points even now that I can just kind of equip everything I need, and then there's a few really niche things that I don't have to care about in the slightest. So the fact that memory points are limited doesn't really matter. Yeah, we didn't even get much of anything from that. I think I'm just gonna check if anything's changed. What was that? It sounded like an unreality storm forming. A large one. Something's odd about this. Vernal, we should have some time before the storm gets bad enough to obstruct travel. I think we should see what's going on. Right, it was sort of an arbitrary thing. Oh yeah, you have to go back to the beginning after beating the tower. And like before, I've had one complete visit to the tower, but I still haven't gotten everything there. Do I care to shop for... Ah, what the heck. Might as well do it all now, after talking to Sherville again. I noticed you have a unique accent, Vernal. Can I ask what part of Haricot you are from? Even with the voice acting, Sherville, I have no idea what you're talking about, but sure. The woods, I guess. I don't actually know much about the rest of it. Ah, I'd imagine you wouldn't have had the chance, being so young. Most of it was destroyed when the islands rose, including the capital. I knew someone from there. Thankfully, I recall that my colleagues were elsewhere at the time. I hate to think what could have happened to them now that I've defected. Oh, right. They're probably dead. Let's hope not. Oh yeah, for the first time I have the sense of direction in here, but I still have no way of climbing the windmills, I don't think. To get up there. Oh yeah, that windmill had a chest on it, that's all. Wait, I found that flower. Do you have anything to say about it? Oh, maybe when I'm done taking care of it, but I haven't found any more fertile soil yet. Yeah, this guy was in the crowd. And looking at the building... Actually, she's pretty far away from it. Yeah, no, she's all the way over here, but... They're the only two Oni people I see in this town, so I have to assume that's her brother. Don't want to screw around with a dumb parry that just does big damage. I don't even know if it does poise damage, is the funny thing. If you're just supposed to kill enemies with it, then it would actually be bad if it did any poise damage. Ah, what the hell. And I think I can buy a move or two. Actually, probably just one. Maybe two. I forget which ones I left. Maybe it was just the one. Did I talk to this? Oh, I guess... Yeah, I do remember. So tell me, have you had a chance to test your blade at the arena yet? Yeah, waste of time. Oh, is that so? Perhaps I should just put my earnings toward getting back home in that case. Not a memorable exchange, but kind of neat, I guess. Oh, I could... Ah, what the heck, I'll just buy out everything. So, grounded up charge. So, against the enemy with 3 poise, I guess I could hit it with the down grounded charge, and the down up charge to launch it. Very minor, not really a big deal, but I'll try to do that. And aerial down charge. Like, maybe if aerial down charge does a lot of damage, that would be something. Or... Wait, is that what it is? It doesn't even bring you down to the ground? Well, in that case, I guess it's like the hammer, which is a Beowulf move in Devil May Cry 3. If it does 2 poise damage, then I guess I'm happy about that. But I don't think I've actually used it much, if at all. Okay. Guess that's good enough now. And next time, I'll investigate that Unreality Storm, and we can finally see what Unreality is. Thank you for watching.